Hello everyone, the Toy Reviews here, and this is a review of the Power Rangers Dino Supercharge Dino Superdrive Saber. The Dino Superdrive Saber is used in the Megazord cockpit so that the Rangers can go from Dino Drive to Dino Superdrive mode. And it includes the Dino Superdrive Saber itself and the charger. So, let's get on with this review. So before we go over the Dino Superdrive Saber, let's go over the charger that comes with it. So over here is the Dino Superdrive charger, and it looks pretty nice. You can see the gold outline over here, just like with the Dino Maximum charger. It says SD for Superdrive. The silver paint over here. You can see the Dino Charge logo over here. You have the pins, which this is the same pins for the Dino Victory and Maximum chargers. On the back you have Superdrive and some silver paint over here. A QR code in case you want to scan that. Alright. And over here is the animation. Now the animation is in the wrong order because it's supposed to be the Dino Drive Ranger, then the Dino Superdrive Saber, then the Dino Drive Ranger powering up, and then Dino Superdrive Ranger. But here, they got it in the wrong order because you have the Dino Superdrive Saber, you got Dino Superdrive mode, you get normal Dino Drive mode, and then you get the powering up. And this is also a problem with the Superdrive charger in the Ultimate Charger collection. So yeah, a note to Bandai, make sure you fix the order of this charger in the animations. But that's really it for the Dino Superdrive charger. So now, let's take a look at the sounds it makes. So you're going to grab your Dino Charge morpher, turn it on, and then flip it up. So just like the Dino Victory and Maximum chargers, it'll say Charger Special, which is not really referring to one charger, it's referring to many. And it won't make any sounds after Unleash the Power. So yeah, that's basically it for the sounds for the Dino Charge Morpher. So now we bring in Rexy.
I make my grand return to the screen, ta-da!
You sure do, Rexy. And now let's insert the charger.
Charger Special Engage.
Energize!
And just like with the Victory and Maximum chargers, it'll say Charger Special. And that's the sound it'll make. So that's basically it for the Dino Superdrive charger. So now, let's get on with the Dino Superdrive Saber itself. So over here is the Dino Superdrive Saber, and it looks pretty nice. You can see over here that it's primarily red and silver. More like a gray, not really that much silver. It's more gray here, but over here it looks more silver. So yeah, gray, silver, your choice. So it's primarily red, and you can see the T-Rex head over here, which is a pretty nice feature. You can see the barrel over here, which we'll get to later. The spikes on the back, just like a normal T-Rex, except these should be feathers, if they're trying to represent a T-Rex. You have this top part over here, the head, and then you have the blade. And while the blade looks dull in real life, it's just it's dull gold, how I'm seeing it on camera, it actually looks pretty shiny. Like, not that much shine as, let's say, the Legacy Black Megazord, but it's basically an okay sort of shine. And then over here, you have the charger slot. And this is the only way I could show the charger slot, because if I show it any other way, the quality is going to come out terrible because of the lighting. And that's basically it for the looks of the Dino Superdrive Saber. So now, let's get into the sounds. For the sounds for the Dino Superdrive Saber, you're going to flip the Saber and press the switch over here. And it'll turn on. And basically, I'm going to flip it like this so that you could be able to see it without the light being blocked. But if you press on the trigger over here, and there's a barrel over here, the barrel will move. Similar to the Ultra Dragon Sword with the head. And that's basically it for its function without the charger. And before I forget to mention, there is an LED function. And that's basically its function without the charger. It doesn't really do much. However, if you do insert the charger, it'll activate a sound.
Dino Superdrive Charger. Engage.
And it's basically a Dino Superdrive transformation sound. And I don't think that's even the one that they used in the show. Because in the show, what happens is that Tyler grabs the saber, holds it up like this, and sorry for blocking the light. And then what he does is that he flips around the sword 360 and says Dino Superdrive activate, and it makes this sort of shimmering sound. So if you press on the trigger, you're gonna get two new sounds. You're gonna get a final attack sound, and then you're gonna get a sound that says Dino Superdrive.
Dino Superdrive!
And the sounds will keep on looping.
Dino Superdrive!
And they actually grabbed Brennan Magia's voice in order to say Dino Superdrive, which is really good, and it's much better than that Morpher voice I would say, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Power Ranger Red. That basically just sounded like a 90s commercial. A really bad 90s commercial. And the other function that you could do is that you could grab the chargers, and I'm going to grab the main 5 that they use in the show, and you could insert them over here. So you could grab the T-Rex charger, and I'm grabbing the ones that they used on the show for the final attack. The Power Charger, the Stego Charger, the Raptor Charger, and the Tricera Charger. And they don't really do anything. If you press on the trigger, it'll make the same noises.
Dino Superdrive!
And it's really a disappointment that they don't make any new noises, because we're not really asking for readers on each of these 5 parts. I'm saying we because many reviewers have complained about this, just like Dawson. And the reason that this is disappointing is because we're not asking for readers. We're not asking for us to read every single charger, but at least make a noise for if you have at least 1 charger inserted, or 2 chargers inserted, or 3, or at least just have 1 noise if you have all 5 inserted. But the chargers really serve no purpose, and this is sort of a flaw because of the fact that they marketed this function as the main function of the toy. But that's basically it for the Dino Superdrive Saber. So now, let's get to my final thoughts. So overall, the Dino Superdrive is sort of mixed, but I'm gonna go with it's more good than bad. And I will recommend it for any Power Rangers fan. The design of the Superdrive Saber looks nice, and I like the fact that this is a US exclusive thing. But the problem comes with the fact of inserting the 5 chargers, that it was the main advertising feature and yet it really does nothing, so it really depends on you, but I would still recommend it. I'm Who the Toy Reviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.